I guess some wires are sparking, but they're on a particular side of the roof. So we're going to need a truck to assist in entry.
All right, down full.
Special unit.
Alright guys, we're on West 83rd Street here. They got some kind of electrical condition on the top of this small building. They're checking it out. I don't know if they're gonna go up or they're trying to get in through the front here, but we came to see. I don't see any smoke or anything sparking. It's just something was sparking up there. We got engine 74 and they requested a ladder, so 25 can. How are you?
1-1 to 1-1 Alpha.
Alpha.
Just let them know we're using the 1-1, investigating an electrical condition in 203 West 82. We're just trying to gain access to isolate it.
Battle 160.
You just notified DOT traffic light, Alex 67 South.
Lexington and 67K. That's 12249 design, that's a 42.
Battalion 1-1 to Manhattan.
Battalion 1-1.
Box 1138. Gonna go with the corrected address of 203 West 82. We're using one engine, one truck, investigating an electrical condition.
That's all the time, 1-1. 249, that's
Looks like the conduit from that pipe is running into the basement of the MD, the Exposure 4 building.
Alright, they gained access. They're going to go investigate the electrical condition.
Think it might originate from there? 10-4, looks like it originates from there and then goes out along the Exposure 3 and 4. Alright, 10-4. You think you could head over there and see if you can track down where it comes from? 10-4, I'm trying to get into the basement now. 1-1 to 2-5 OBD. We got somebody heading down through the interior as well. The Exposure 4. OB 10.
Alright, they're in there investigating this electrical condition. They're trying to find the source and the location of the exact condition. And so that's what's going on here.
We're just trying to figure the origination of this book.
Nothing else going on right now, so we came to check it out. Plus it's pouring rain. You're going to continue to monitor it. You're going to go smooth. I'm checking all the surrounding properties and see if there's an angle.
2-5 room. 5 to roof. Roof, go. You still have eyes on the arcing wires?
Arcing wires. That's what we got. So that's why they're checking everything out. Make sure they find out why they're arcing and if they need to be isolated. I don't see anything arcing myself, but Engine 74.
10-4, boss. I'm up here now.
Engine 74 was dispatched to this call, and like I said earlier, they requested a ladder.
All right, 10-4. We're gonna start throwing some breakers. Just let us know if anything changes.
They're gonna start switching on and off some breakers in the
5 roof Dolby. Over. Yeah, you're in the basement. Can you come meet me up here? open a reply?
I went through the window and I just saw a big spark.
Yeah, some stuff just blew up over there.
Just wanted to make sure this is the same spark that you was talking about.
Tell you one more camera report.
Over here, once I saw it coming from a conduit on the 1-2 corner. Sorry, the 2-3 corner. Yeah, 10-4. That's what I'm looking at right now. They're still sparking. Alright, 10-4. I'm still trying to get into the basement.
A couple of them just popped.
2-5 to 1-1. Yeah, down in the basement here. There's a bunch of electrical panels, breakers, whatnot. We're just start shutting some, see if it changes.
10-4.
There were 2 loud pops. I don't know if I got them on film, but they popped back there. I'm getting water on the lens too. I gotta wipe down soon.
Okay, it just arced again.
It just arced again and I missed it again for schmoozing. It's right there where they're shining the flashlight. It just popped big time. But anyway, they're continuing to search.
301. 16 the time. 40 call 41495.
So they're trying to gain access to this building's basement, but it doesn't appear that there's any access through there. And they're not really sure if that has anything to do with that, but where they're shining the flashlight, that's where the arcing is taking place. And it just pops once and then it doesn't do it again like it did before. Well, we're gonna hang out. I mean, the rain's getting a little better. They're still with 1 and 1 right now. They're still checking the fuse boxes and what have you. Excuse me. Let's see if it pops one time, just so you guys can see it. When it pops, there's very bright light to it.
Okay, nothing's happened for a little bit, but this is, looks like it was cut and just left here in the water. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it hasn't done anything in a bit, but it's kind of messy. Looks like it was tarred and then cut.
Alright, they're still playing around with some of the circuits there. This arcing and stuff hasn't happened yet again. But we'll continue to monitor for a little while. Then we're gonna get out of here. It's too much rain. Alright, I think that he is gonna start winding this down. They shut off a few breakers and It looks like they might be putting the door back on. We came and we saw. Not one of the most exciting calls, but you never know when stuff. At least we saw them take the door and put it back on. And the chief took off.
311.
It's 113. We can go to 18 for a 1040 code 2. We were able to get into the basement of 201 West 82 to isolate the junction box. 24 and 25 are just going to remain on scene a couple more minutes just to secure the door and await the arrival of the super. We're 10-8.
10-4. 1040 code 2 on bus 1138 or 40 code 2 on 1138. Orders all on 1 per time. 231 on the time. That's 422.
All right, so while I went to the car to dry off a little, they managed to get into the basement of the building, isolate the circuit breaker, turn it off, I guess. And now they're going to secure the door, and then everybody's going to be 10-8.
Straight to Manhattan.
913.
With 1084, box 1695, deputies down.
10484 at 2311. 740.
I think that's the super he just got here.
Slow night?
Yeah, very. How are you, man? All right, guys, they're still working on the door. They're discussing everything with the super, telling him what was going on, what they did. Some of the electrical on here was turned off. They're almost done securing the door. The super's gonna go down and check out what they did. And I'm gonna get out of this range shortly, very shortly. more screw and then I'm out of here.
Latitude 1.
Lux 674, we'll make it to 1031. We recovered 2 manholes between 30th Street and 50th Street.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. They're gonna be taking up shortly. From West 83rd Street between Broadway and Amsterdam, 2 and 2. We'll see you all on the other side. We came and we saw. Alright, the Super's back.
We're good. We'll get out of here.
Alright, see you guys later. Slow night in the city.